Hi. So this is a hello to my YouTube channel. So it's probably been like a year since I updated, um, and I'm impressed with the faithful followers. I haven't posted in a while, and um, I'm impressed that people are still like following my channel. It feels like people are eager to know what is going on, which is very nice. Um, yeah, I think I've been feeling inspired to, um, you know, have a little update video. Um, yeah, I guess I've been thinking about like my channel, and I think a lot of the excitement of my channel when I first birthed it was kind of diving into the unknown as far as just seeing what kind of came out. Like, I just kept getting this inclination that I wanted to do something of this sort, and I didn't even know what I would say, and I didn't. But it just felt like so many people always tell me, "You got to do a podcast. You got to like. I'm interested in your opinions." And I think people are amused by some of the things I say. Some people find me funny. Some people find me interesting. Um, and I guess like when you keep hearing that over and over, um, I feel like okay, all right, I'll go for it. Um, I think it kind of reminds me of how I started singing. Like I started singing as a child, and like I did a lot of like, I guess, um, cool things with like singing as a child, and then also later on. Like, I guess my biggest moment was I sang as a kid at the White House for Hillary Clinton when she was first lady. And I have a photo of it. It's really cool. And we did like I was in this children's choir, and we did a lot of cool things. We sang at Disney. We went to like Kennedy Space Center, Lincoln Center, Rockefeller Center. I was in different voice competitions. So, but it kind of reminds me like basically one of my teachers like saw me and decided like she wanted to like put her focus on me and be like, yeah, like I think you've got what it takes, or you've got something, or whatever. And I did have confidence in my singing voice. And I still do. But it does make me think like I just have this. I have a voice. I have this, whatever you want to call it. Like, um, and yeah, I wanna see what it has to say, kind of. So the intent of my channel was really to kind of see what's there, kind of let it be this arena of fresh discovery. And the format was I would just talk for 10 minutes and not really necessarily have any planning. And I was like, okay, I don't want anything getting in the way of me posting, so I don't want to like worry about editing it, and I don't want to worry about like what I look like or anything like that. So I know that like some of my videos, like I had like acne, and I don't feel like I looked my greatest, but I felt, I guess, excited by the courage I had to just like post anyway or whatever. Um, and then but yeah, I was always just like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what's gonna come out, and I think that's good for me to like put myself in this like position of like improvisational living, because I definitely like to plan a lot of certain things. I kind of like to plan details. I don't like to plan necessarily long term, but and I don't necessarily like committing to things, but I do like to plan details, and like kind of I script scenarios in my mind of like how I would like things to go, like basically like possible scenarios of how I would like different things to go. Um, yeah, so I think getting into sort of an improvisational space could be a good exercise, could sort of lead to interesting insights. Um, and also it kind of like releases me of the pressure to like I think it makes me more likely to just post. So, because I'm not worried about like it doesn't have to be some masterpiece or whatever, and then maybe it turns into one, but it doesn't like have to. Um, yeah. So I've been feeling the call lately, um, and it's amusing to me that I'm like still getting subscribers even though I haven't posted in a year. But and then some people have messaged and said, "Oh, are you still posting?" So, so here I go. um, and I think it's a good time because I think I found that a lot of the things I was talking about were like my life as I guess, a young nudist female. Um, and I guess I realize that's an unusual perspective. um, and it's an exciting life. And I think a lot of people find me through um, my sort of social media about nudism. I think what's another unique thing about the way that I do things is I'm out of the closet about being a nudist. I think I have a lot of friends in the nudist world who I would say most of my nudist friends are in the closet. Let's say, which kind of I'm like, that's weird. Like most of them, because nudists are so friendly, and it's just I've made a lot of friends. Um, and I think it's meant a lot to me, and it's something that I didn't expect. And I feel like there's this like global family of nudists that it's just like I feel welcomed by. And I see myself as actually more of an introvert. Like I like my alone time. I like things to be like orderly and peaceful and harmonious. Um, like I'm not really into like parties and stuff. Yeah. So for me to feel like I have a lot of friends is exciting. Like, yes, I'm 34 and I'm finally popular. um, yeah. And it's like, it feels like I'm like popular for something that I really believe in. And I think that's why it was really easy for me to, let's say, come out of the closet about it. And very early on, yeah, I started my nudist journey at 24, so that's 10 years ago. Um, and yeah, within the first few months, like I told almost everyone, because once I'm clear that it's something that is like part of me, then I'm not ashamed. Like I'm somebody that likes to like try different things out and like experiment with different things, and like research little projects and stuff. But it means there's a lot of turnover of different things. Like I'll try this thing out and I'm like, nah, never mind that. And so if it were just like a phase, let's say, maybe I wouldn't have told anybody about it because I don't want to like, alarm people if it's not like a big important thing about me. But I guess I realized pretty early on that I was obsessed with it, and I really believed in it. I was like, I really feel like there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't think that it threatens anybody's anything. Because I'm all about like peace and harmony. Like, there are many ways to be a nudist, and like I think there can be a tendency to try to like protest with it. But I was pretty clear that I was like, that's not a good lane. Definitely not a good lane for me. But I also just don't think it's a good lane in general. I mean, there's some people that maybe it works for, but I really think that the way things change is through like people feeling socially safe with it. And I think I have the opportunity to sort of like be an advocate for people feeling socially safe, like because I feel socially safe with it. Like I feel it's given me so much confidence and sort of rootedness, and it's fun. And it's spiritual for me, you know. I think it's like I didn't really have much of a relationship with nature until my nudist journey. I had just started camping, like when I was in college, just like opened the door to more nature, and realizing like how powerful it is. Yeah, I definitely grew up more of like an indoor kid, more studious, and having connections to New York City, and in New York City, there's like so many cool things to do. So I didn't. I think if I've noticed that people that maybe are grow up not near cities, what do you do for fun? You go hiking. You like maybe you get a dog and you go, you do a lot of these like outdoor athletic things, which I didn't do. I could have done, but it's just like I was captivated by like theater and singing and like some other things that are not necessarily outdoor things. Oh, I'm at 10 minutes. Wow. Okay, cool. I did it. I was wondering like if I would be able to, but I think like with this whole pandemic stuff, I think there's so many Zoom calls that it's like nowadays this is how people communicate. So I guess I can do it. Cool. Yeah, so that's nice to update y'all. And I hope that I can continue to have some things to say on my channel. Bye.